It is time to answer your questions. Joe, you're up first from Nick in California. DocuSign. Is it a buy?
Yes, it is. I purchased it on Wednesday. I believe potentially this company will be the target in M&A. Potentially it could be Salesforce, it could be Adobe, but certainly with a $13 billion market cap, 38% revenue growth, and the electronic signature software gaining momentum, governments, autos, insurance. This is a name to own for the long term.
All right, Shannon. Sam in Michigan wants to know about Amazon in 2020.
Amazon's, there's a lot of capital investment going on this year. In 2019, that's going to abate next year. We're going to have accelerating revenue growth. AWS is continuing to be a meaningful part of the story here. So we are excited about Amazon in 2020.
Is that one of the biggest surprises of the year, you think, that in a great year for the market, that Amazon is a laggard?
But we've seen this
and decidedly
before.
So.
Yeah, we've seen this before. I mean, every time that, it's like, they don't care about costs. They don't care about losing money. They want to be a loss leader. And then the next 3 or 4 years that monetizes and it's a home run again.
Yeah, you never really want to be overweight Amazon when they're in their investment year because it does tend to lag. But then coming out of that, it really does tend to outperform pretty substantially.
Okay. You got something?
Nope.
Okay. You're making a motion there. I didn't know what you were doing. I saw it out of the corner of my eye. Keep an eye on you guys all the time. Stephanie Link, Zach in Nebraska, Under Armour. UA,
yes.
What do you do with it today?
I think you buy it. It's down 30% from its high. You have a new CEO. You have a new product cycle coming. You have margin upside. They have it's really a turnaround story that's going to take time. So you have to have your patience. But I do like this new CEO. It comes from VF Corp, and has a great reputation.
Okay. Jimmy from Dave in New York, is the Roku run over?
I'm still with it as of today. That could change Monday, I'll be honest with you, but this is all about the chart. It hasn't set a new low, it keeps setting higher lows in these little downturns. But if it goes below that 132 level, which it hit after the Morgan Stanley downgrade from 2 weeks ago, that's where I think I'm going to be out. Maybe I take a 4% hit and move on. Scott, I'll let you know, right?
I know you will. I was going to tell you, make sure you let us know. Let the world know on Twitter, like you're good about that. Kate Moore, Dave in Hawaii, emerging markets. Buy them, rally into 2020?
I think we have more room to go in emerging markets. Of course, emerging markets have been a laggard, but we have a couple great things going for us. Number one, some of those macro and growth concerns have faded as some of the data has been stronger. We might get some fiscal stimulus, particularly coming out of China in the early part of next year. The fundamentals look good, too, by the way. Earnings revisions over the last month are meaningfully higher than they were over the last couple of months. And expectations, I think, are reasonable. Valuations not too high. I think there's a lot of opportunity to own the better, longer-term growth stories in China and the rest of EM now. I don't think you have to hold off until next year past the election to buy.
All right.